Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, a Skyrim SE Let's Play featuring Ettient Jorel, the High Elf Ranger. So, when last we left off, we had found this nice perch. Perfect, because it gives us a very commanding view of the heart of the Reach, which seems to be this river, and a major roadway that is traveling north to south. And presumably down at that end of the road, further south, we're going to find Markarth. So this spot allows us to see most of the valley, monitor the traffic up and down the road, and we can see all of these structures across the valley from us on the opposite ridge. Those are all locations that we are going to be targeting for exploration eventually. So being in the spot is actually really great. Since the last episode, I've taken the time to set up shop here. I gathered some wood, brought a supply of wood up here, got a fire started, set up a windscreen, got the tent set up, and then I even set up some kind of rudimentary bedding up on the top of that point so that Etienne can actually sit up there and monitor what's going on down below in comfort. Now the cool thing is I've done some looking around, and this position is very defensible. There is no way up on this side for our enemies, so we are good to go there. And on this side, it's pretty rough going. I don't think our enemies could make it up this incline, but we can. So this gives us a relatively safe place to hang out, and because of our camping gear here, we can just kind of deploy this and leave it, and this will serve as sort of a base camp as we operate here up and down the valley. So that's kind of where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check out this structure here. We don't know what it is, but it's on our doorstep, and we need to figure out what it is, because it's literally directly below our camp, and presents the most immediate threat. So we're going to investigate that, and then kind of work our plan out from this location into other parts of the valley. So we have the advantage here that we're going to attack from above, which is very nice advantage to have indeed. Alright, sounded like there was a lot of activity in there. Alright, look at this. Now if we go down in there, we aren't going to be able to get back up. But what that suggests to me, or to Etienne I guess, is that their defenses are set up in such a way as to protect the upper reaches of their fortress from below. So having an attack come from above may be unexpected for them. So let's... Oh, there's a guard right there. Okay. Let's get geared up. We're going to go full on Forsworn to create the confusion. Forsworn bow, steel arrows, and frostbite venom. Okay. Down, one shot. Okay, Hold tight. More frostbite venom. Every little point counts, I guess. Who's coming? Okay, we heard voices. Sounded like voices from across the way there, but it's kind of hard to tell from this spot. It becomes a matter of how long does he want to sit here before he waits to move again. Etienne strikes me as a patient stealth fighter, guerrilla fighter. One of the things that we do want to emphasize with this character is at least, you know, some nod given to, you know, strategic planning, like surveillance and trying to figure out the best approach. And the best approach in this case, I think, was from the top down, just because their defenses seem to be based on a bottom-up attack, so... Ooh, there's somebody right there. Let's see if we can take another one out. I just need you to stop long enough. Here we go. Oh, nuts! One hit. Still there. Ooh, another hit. Okay. He finally got into cover. We hit him 3 times. Okay, we got to change position. Let's get down in here now. Take this loot. This will help finance the operation. You know, the key for us is people aren't intended to get to the upper levels of their headquarters through that way. That means this is the only access. So we just need to make sure that we're standing between them and alerting the others. If they got to go through us to get to the door... Is that him? Where are you going? Oh, nuts. Come on back.
Someone there?
God.
Someone there? Found you.
What are you gonna do then? Is he gonna come up here? Or do you run for cover?
Then all of the reach.
Alright. A lot of missed shots in there. That bums me out, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, 4 sworn arrows. That's good. Everything else we've got. Alright.
You can't hide from me. Guess it's all clear now.
Someone there?
Never should have come.
Dang it.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Okay, let's back it up a little bit.
I can take you. You can't hide from me.
Well, they're onto us big time, so the question is, how can we shake this up a little bit? And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to try and find...
Guess it's all clear now.
Ooh. I want this guy gone. God damn it. Done. Finally. Okay. Now we know we've got a mage there. We can tell just by the shenanigans that's going on in there.
Must be my imagination.
Yes, it's your imagination. Alright, let's see what we can do. Potions. We have resist fire. Somehow I'm thinking that could be a good thing. Regeneration. The other option, too, is we could go in there... Stabs ablazing. That would be interesting, right? One to slow and one to damage magicka and health. Ooh. So we took her out just before she had a chance to conjure that Atronach or whatever nastiness she was up to. We got a staff. We're going to take that. All right. That worked out pretty good. Constant barrage of cold while at the same time getting pelted by lightning bolts. That seemed like a pretty good combo. We might be able to take advantage of again. Okay, this guy gave us trouble. I'm going to take one of his axes. Alright. Now we got to proceed down to the next section. That's all good stuff. Ooh, salt. Like that too. Alright. Are we ready? Okay.
What was that?
Ow. Oh. Potions. Potions. Minor healing.
This will be the end for you.
Okay, we got some cover here. look at, she's up there. That's tricky. Yeah, her shields are sucking up everything I'm throwing at her. Okay, let's do this. Very quickly. We go to bow. Jig's up anyway. Close that, so we got a bit of an alarm. Can we catch anybody up in this? Yes! We got 3 caught up in it. Okay, he's got some damage already because of the flames. That was good. Let's see how she deals with something kinetic instead of... God, can I hit her through here? Oh, man.
I swear I'll kill you.
Alright, she's dug in pretty good. I don't know. I gotta think of a strategy here to get at her. Where's that Atronach now?
Come and face the Forsworn.
We gotta get out of those flames, man. Bad. Okay, I think we gotta go back to a magical attack. So the Forsworn staff. Fire, extra damage. No. I'm thinking still lightning and cold. However, let's give ourselves a little healing first.
You.
I mean, the good news is it's like we've scared her enough that she's staying parked up there. She's not coming down and rushing us, but I think she's trying to get her Atronach to do the dirty work for her, and that's... Okay, no. Yeah, this is the combo we want right here. Is the Atronach gone?
Ha! Found you.
Yes! Woo! Nice. I think that combination works good. It's like the constant barrage of cold makes it impossible for her to get her shields up. How the heck did she get up here even? Wow, this is a nice perch up here. Okay. Take that, take that. Okay, we're gonna raid whatever supplies we can. Take the food. So I'm thinking down below there we must have got... We got 3. We got 3 people caught up in our little fire trap. And I think we killed 2 of the 3. Check it out. Look at that. Yeah, we caught 2 up in that trap. That was great. and take the arrows. Take that. And that. Alright, so we're going to continue down here. Determine whether or not we've kind of secured the whole lower section. That'll at least help us to know for sure that we can't be flanked. And then we can go back up and see what's going on up there. Looks like a sitting duck to me, doesn't he? It's right on the head. You would think the blow on the head alone would have taken him out, let alone the flames, but... Okay. Wow. Alright, let's see where this leads. Aha. Alright, quick access to the road. Okay. We've got our bearings now. Let's proceed back up into the melee. Alright, back up we go. I'm loving the staff combo. That actually worked out to be a pretty good mage killer for, you know, a guy who's like going through a heavily fortified area solo like this is interesting. And you know, well, we're still leveling. We're going to continue to have difficulty with mages. And being a pragmatist, you use whatever weapons are to hand, right? Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Now that these are cleared, we're going to secure this stuff behind us. Further securing our flank, so to speak. Alright, I went through those. Here we go. Have a listen. What is it? We don't know what it is, but we do know that it's caged.
Pretty flesh. Let me out.
What are you doing here?
Petra. Evil Petra put me here. Stole my tower. Hid her. Chew her bones. Let me out. Kind meat.
Wow. Why would I release you?
Because Because you are such a nice Breton, yes.
I'm no Breton.
Oh, yes. You all look the same.
Okay. Alright, what do I get if I free you?
Ah, you have a pretty staff. Help me find Petra. Wring her neck, pluck her eyes. Take my prize staff. I just want my tower back.
Okay. Alright, you hang tight. We're gonna go take a peek down the hall quick. Alright. Etienne, the pragmatist. Do we make an alliance with this creature?
Petra, close her eyes. Petra, close her eyes. Petra, close her eyes.
The main thing we have to be concerned with is whether or not she will turn on us later.
Yes. Let us go up. I'm better on the way.
Alright. I'll bite.
Press only middle button. Clever trick, yes. Nobody ever thinks of the middle.
She is kind of humorous. We'll just kind of use her as cannon fodder at this point.
Careful here. There's a trick to this. Trick is to not bleed to death. And there's a lever too.
So I'm certain that Etienne is not going to know what this creature is, but she speaks a language he can understand, and they have some sort of an uneasy alliance at the moment. So we're going to carefully milk this thing for as long as we can. If she does get her tower back and we have some kind of a simple working relationship, it's yet another way to secure
Find a place to boil
the base of our headquarters as well, so... Are you kidding me? I got him. Let's have a look. Pelts, we need those. Ingots, maybe. Gems? Gems are good. Ooh. Poisons are good. I'm thinking an inkwell will be good. We might need to write some letters to report back. Supplies. If we can get on good terms with this thing, whatever it is, we may be able to come down here and take advantage of this alchemy lab as well. That does not look like anything I'd want to eat anytime. Okay. Carrying too much, as usual. Alright. Well, let's get all this crap out of here, and then we can go through it. Don't need the gauntlets again. Iron arrows, good. This, good. Healing, good. Okay. Use all that stuff. Alright. what's in here. Alright, let's get this stuff out of here, and then we're going to dump some of it off. There's some barrels and stuff like that. I can get rid of some garbage. Do I have a strength potion? I bet you I do. Yeah. That help? Haha! Alright. Hey, look at that. You can activate it from both sides, too. Nope. Could make a nice hidey hole later. Hey, are you ready to continue?
Petra, close her eyes.
All right. I got you. All right, let's do this. Okay. Mining something here. That's good to know. Goat hide. Can use that.
Petra, you traitorous crows. Die.
Okay. Let the mages fight it out. Creepy mages. We're going to provide some support. We need Melka to come out on top. At least for now. Some ropes. Is that everybody? All right. Don't you do it.
Such a kind nibble you are.
Okay. What will you do now?
Live in my tower. Roost in my home. Mix pretty poisons and collect shiny eyeballs. Yes.
Okay.
I spit on you, dead sister.
Arrows.
Such a kind nibble you are.
Don't know how I feel about being called a nibble.
Do you like my pretty tower?
I want my reward. You said I get a staff.
Yes, yes. My staff. Take it. Kill something pretty with it.
Alright. Hey, you and I.
Do you like my pretty tower?
We have what's called a alliance of convenience, okay?
Petra, close her eyes.
Whoa. Got yourself caught up in that, didn't you? All right. Taking that now. All right, you got what you wanted. I'm moving on.
Do you like my pretty tower?
I do. I'm going to be living next door. I'm going to be your neighbor for a while. So
Such a kind nibble you are.
I'll keep an eye on things on the outside and let you know what's going on if you let me use some of your supplies.
Such a kind nibble
Yes,
you are.
well, you're a kind nibble too. Moving on. Good night. All right. I love it. So, this is what we're going to do. we have made Melka into an ally. Granted, she's a very creepy ally, but that's okay, because we have learned, I think, something important from this venture. We don't know what Melka is. We don't know what Petra was. But what we do know is that somehow the Forsworn that were here are affiliated with them in some way, and they seem to be powerful mages. I need to get back up to my place. So let's see if we can do some rock hopping. Which means that Melka could serve a couple of purposes. If she's obliged to help us out every once in a while, we might be able to work with her, use her as a resource to try to understand exactly what hag ravens are later on as we're, you know, encountering more crazy stuff. Look at that. Dang it, man. I was hoping to get back before I got encumbered, but I didn't make it. Do I have another potion? Probably not. Oh, I do. Is it enough? Yes. Okay. All right. This has got to get us back to the camp. And I think we're going to have to just take a long way around, but we gotta figure out what the path is to get back to our out of the way campsite. Here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Gotta get back before the potion wears off, man. Look at that tree stand out, though, man. It's like you can tell where our HQ is from pretty far away, because the tree kind of stands out like a beacon. Here we go. Now we got it. This is how we came up before, anyway. All right. All right, we did it. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of another episode. This was great. What we accomplished today, I think, was major. We have cleared out a threat that was on our doorstep. We have acquired some new equipment and loot from the venture. And more importantly, we've acquired a potential ally whose tower we can use for things like shelter and alchemy workspace and place to hide out, a defensible structure. So I feel like that is pretty good. That's a pretty good day overall. So I'm going to set up some additional things in camp. I think I may have the stuff that I need to actually build my own enchanting stuff now. So I'm going to look at maybe doing that, and then I will join you again for the next episode of The Passage. See you next time.